What was your first thought when you heard the news, and where were you when you got this call?
Well, I was at home on a Saturday morning, sleeping in a little bit after a gig Friday night, concert in Cape Town, and the new the Alan Webster, the director of jazz at the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown, was very sort of blasé about it, telling me on the phone, and so it was a great shock. Firstly, I couldn't believe it in that first moment, but then an overwhelming sense of happiness and gratefulness came over me.
And I imagine, you know, you knew about the awards because Shane Cooper had won the year before, and you worked so closely to him. What were your thoughts on the awards in general before you got one?
Well, it's one of those awards that is highly revered in music circles. Well, in the arts in South Africa. So it's one you always sort of have your eye on and hope to catch the attention of the committee. So yeah, it adds to just the joy of receiving it. Yeah.
What do you view it as more responsibility on your side or just a pat on the back?
Well, for me, as a musician and a composer, I see this whole process of being a musician as a responsibility to the people that listen to the music. So receiving a reward with this much weight and credibility, you know, is a great responsibility.
What do you think caught the committee's eye about your work?
Well, well, I would hope it's the integrity of the work I have produced and the integrity that I'm committed to keep in my work, you know, into the future.
You know, a lot of critics have actually said in the past that you deserve the award, well, much earlier than today. What do you think it is about your work that people are so drawn to?
Yeah, as you said earlier, perhaps it's the aesthetic, certain things that I have been committed to, studying my traditions as a Cape Townian and then as a South African and as an African, and combining it with universal methods that I have studied, and I would hope it's that.
What does that kind of confidence, though, in relation to what I just asked, mean to you as a young musician?
Well, it gives me more confidence to go on stages around the world, feeling you know, deeply grounded in my artistic you know, footprint, and having confidence that it will move people and that people are taking notice of it.
Is it too early, or have you started thinking about what you have to do for Grahamstown?
Yeah.
I imagine, I mean, this call comes in at what, June?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
And we have to keep it secret for about 6 months.
I would die.
It's the hardest thing I had to do. Yeah, I have something up my sleeve. Nothing confirmed as yet. The ideas, the seeds of the ideas, you know, being planted. So, you know, we'll see come July next year.
Still got a bit of time, 8 months,
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think you go trio-wise? I'm trying to find out here, you know, I'm trying.
You know, these ideas, they are alive, so they're changing all the time. So I'll have to make a final decision soon. But the seeds are there.
Okay, so we'll see you in Grahamstown then, definitely.
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Cape Town born and based multi-instrumentalist, composer and poet. Carl Shepherd is the Standard Bank Young Artist of the Year for 2014 for Jazz.